All right, we're back. We are back. I apologize about that.
You haven't seen the CDC guidelines?
Look at that. Look at that airline, guys. Look at this thing. Look at it. Look at it. Good Lord. Good Lord. My goodness, it's like global warming on his head. The oceans have flooded the land. So I apologize about that, guys. I guess we lost the stream there for a moment, but we'll be back. We'll be back on. So we're still waiting here. Not too many, not much opposition. There's cameras here set up. A lot of police are out here. Interesting. 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 What's up? Oh, it's very mature, Brian. Very mature. 6 feet. 6 feet. 6 feet. 6 feet. 6 feet. Respect the pandemic. Respect the pandemic.
You know, that could be construed as a weapon.
Well, just like 6 feet, you know? Well, soak in your voice. Soak in your, you know, your breath. Because you could kill me. You could kill me with COVID. It's killing a lot of healthy 38-year-olds. It is. Yeah, if you're looking at data, I'm very high risk. But nobody wants to see your balls, Brian. That's disgusting. That's sexual harassment. Sexual harassment, Brian. Please stop with the hate. I know you're here, so you're here to support racism, correct? Yes, you are. Look, you look like a skinhead. Look at you. You're a skinhead. Why did you shave your head? I know you're going bald. Have you seen your hair pattern? You went bald a long, long time ago, my friend. That's what we call hanging on to some scraps. 19. No wonder you're mad. You went bald when you're 19. Everybody in your family's successful except for you, and you're an internet troll. You're a professional internet troll. Well,
what does your family think about you?
Well, we're all, you know. What was that? Oh, you're from Methuen? Oh, so you're from. Oh, so you moved out. You moved down here. Why? You're not from Methuen? Where are you from? Okay, well that makes more sense.
Does it?
Yes.
You got a problem with Revere?
Yeah, oh, who doesn't have a problem with Revere? Nobody ever wants to go to Revere ever. Why would anybody ever want to go to Revere? That sounds like a terrible time. Yes.
Really? What's
yes.
it hold?
You know, civilization.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of white people, right?
Do you have a problem with white people? I like white people. I like black people. I like all people. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna talk. Okay.
Right, here we go.
What's up?
Dude.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, 6 feet.
Peaceful
6 feet.
protest.
6 feet, please. 6 feet.
It's peaceful protest.
Pandemic.
Not a peaceful.
It's peaceful protest.
Hi, my name is Rayla Campbell. I'm running for Congress against Ayanna Pressley in the 7th District. We're here today to actually protest against the violence in Boston. If you guys probably heard, Monica Cannon Grant went on a horrible, racist, bigot tirade that we actually have here, able for everybody to listen to and to hear. She went on and on and on about me, my family, my supporters. And nobody's calling it out for the bigotry and the racism that she is allowed to have. They're giving her a platform to get away with this, giving her more money while she goes out there and calls for all sorts of violence, hatred against the police, all sorts of vulgar names towards the DA, and then goes and asks her to, you know, be your friend again. But the stuff that she said about me personally, I would actually like for everybody to hear and to listen, because if we're gonna stop racism, it stops with everybody. Call it out where it is. I'm an American. I don't see color. I see
being heckled by a white guy, white nationalist over there heckling a black woman.
Some of this.
Attorney Rachel Rollins. Good morning. A DA is a cop. You know, we got some shit that we got to work out, right? Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley like this. I don't give a fuck if you fighting. What you not gonna do is disrespect them. Now, I'm not fighting with either one of them, but I'm just saying, if we got internal shit we need to work out, if we don't agree with some of the decision making around D.A. Rollins, if we don't agree with some of the decision making around Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley, all that shit goes out the window when clear motherfuckers decide that they about to roll up, but not just those who are clear, those clear proximity motherfuckers, because the heifer calling herself to run against Ayanna Pressley, she got melanin in her skin, okay? I just don't believe she understands that when she wake up, she is a black woman, and that's a whole separate conversation around self-hate. But what you not gonna do is be disrespectful. That's what you're not gonna do, okay?
We have a white nationalist over there on a bike.
Four white dudes who ain't from Suffolk County decided that they was gonna bust through.
6 feet, please, Brian. 6 feet. 6 feet. 6 feet. 6 feet. I need you to push back. No, you need to respect me. This is a pandemic. You need to back up, sir. There's a white nationalist over there doing his thing.
So let me explain something to you. I told Charlie Baker, keep your fucking hands off Rachel Rollins. I don't give a fuck if Rachel makes a decision I disagree with tomorrow. She is a black woman, and black women are off fucking limits. So I need
except for her.
That got that same energy to pull up. Because what we not going to do is let these four white men disrespect her and drag her. That's not what we about to do. They never come in. They follow legislation to overturn the decisions that she made in reference to our community, and they from here. That's disrespectful. They basically saying, bitch, you don't matter. You ain't no fucking body, and they only pulling that shit because she's a black woman. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's not sugarcoat it. Period. So, if that wasn't bad enough, because you know me, I be minding my business. Today was supposed to be an easy day. I'll mind my business. Then I see this heifer running against Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley.
This heifer.
I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because she got some melanin in her skin. But I scrolled through this heifer page. One of her supporters is Super Happy Fun America. Super Happy Fun America is the white supremacists we protested against in 2017. They are the same ones who are responsible for straight pride. And the whole kit and caboodle is white supremacists. All of them are white supremacists. Period. And so what I need clear folks to understand, because I know you've been given a directive. You've been told.
Can you see through me? I don't know. I don't look clear.
Support black women. But I need you to know, for us all skin folk and kin folk, I need you to know Marcus Garvey said, I can't take all you motherfuckers back to Africa, because if you act a fool here, you're going to act a fool there. So some of y'all, we're going to have to leave behind. I need y'all to understand that Harriet Tubman would have shot this motherfucker here. I need y'all to understand that. So, when y'all get ready to be like, well, I don't agree with D.A. Rollins' policy on X, Y, and Z, all that shit is out the window. Them is our fucking sisters. Do you understand me? And what that means is we fight behind closed doors, but bitch, you don't disrespect her. You don't get to fucking say shit.
White nationalist,
you don't
once
get
again.
To put your mouth on her. I don't give a fuck if we in the back room slinging and throwing them bows. You don't get to fucking disrespect her. That's not what we're going to do. I'm going to come out of retirement. I need you to understand what this looks like. For any clear person who's struggling because they don't understand, let me make it plain for you. They belong to us. We put them there. So we may disagree on policies and procedures, but what I'm gonna need y'all to do is keep your motherfucking hands off. That's what I'm gonna need y'all to do.
Nice language.
You won't touch them.
Oh.
You won't disrespect them.
Terrible.
I'll organize everybody in this fucking city to pull up. You got 4 white men who ain't even from Suffolk County in the fucking paper being disrespectful.
Bro, what's the point? What's the point?
Listen.
And I'm going to tell them.
We're standing. No, you're going to hear a million in one time then. We're not going to stand for racism. We're not standing for racism. Neither do you. Really? Oh, okay. You just said you live in Revere, you lying. Oh, okay.
This one here.
Oh,
white husband.
uh-oh, white husband.
I got a white husband.
At some point, we're going to have a conversation with black folks who get in a relationship with white folks and then forget that they black.
What the
We're gonna
fuck?
have to have that conversation.
What's wrong
And
with
I know it's gonna fuck with y'all nerves, it's gonna be uncomfortable, but we're gonna have that conversation because if white vagina and white penises jeopardize your melanin, then we need you to sit in the back of the classroom and this ain't your part of the show and you don't get to talk right now. Until you practice some self-love, know your history, and realize where the fuck you came from, this ain't your part of the show. We need you to sit in the back. I need all the people that understand what it is to wake up black, regardless of how many educated gang symbols you have at the end of your name, regardless of how close in proximity you are to white supremacy, regardless of how many white penises you ride.
What? White penises, you guys? That's disgusting.
Get your 40 acres in your mule. Just don't forget, you's a nigga.
What?
Okay?
What?
Okay? All right.
Awful.
That's what
Awful
it's
language.
and that goes to you.
Terrible.
Too. A black man we went to high school with jumped on a
Awful.
paper for these old ass racist white women the other day. Man, broke my heart. Haitian black man. But I get it. He living in Utah. He getting pink uncooked vagina.
Uncooked? Who cooked vagina?
I get it.
Disgusting.
What
Disgusting.
I need you to do though is keep your mouth shut on black shit. If you ain't ready to be black, that's what I need you to do. I need you to shut the fuck up.
Are you ready to be black? Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. You are allowed to talk. Okay.
Those brothers that got that big dick energy. Yes, I said it on social media to realize that a black woman who lives in Roxbury who happens to be your district attorney has 4 white men on the heels right now. What we doing? What we doing? He's not gonna fuck with them. We disagree with the decision she made 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago. I don't give a fuck. She ain't abolished enough prisons. We work on that. Those things can happen simultaneously.
Is this mic on?
What we not gonna do in the middle of the
Yeah. I mean, keep in mind, this woman was endorsed and supported by Marty Walsh, formerly Ayanna Presley.
Campaign manager.
Rachel Rollins has disavowed her.
Don't forget me, Aiden.
City Councilor Julia Mejia,
Aiden, don't forget me.
City Council President
More
Andrew Campbell.
here. They've given her a platform.
Don't forget me, Aiden. Don't forget me. I support her too, Aiden. Aiden, I support her too. Don't forget.
Audacity. Audacity.
Hey, introduce us here. What's happening? How you doing, Leah? Thank you.
Racism, and you need to call it out no matter where it comes from.
All right.
The way that this woman is being able to go out there and rip me and my family just because I'm interracial relationships.
And beyond, who got melanin in their motherfucking skin, who understands what it is to be in a position of power as a black person and have a white man undermine you, and have a white man talk to you like you're motherfucking crazy, and have a white man trying to devalue you as a
This
black
woman is allowed to get a platform.
That is the most genocide I've ever seen in my life.
From all of the news media. Mayor
right.
Whoa.
and I'm a
Laura Healy. They've given her a platform to be able to speak this issue. She worked with Ayanna Presley. Right with her. My direct conversation. If we're going to deal with racism, we need to call it out where it is. No matter what color it comes from. It's got to stop. But no, you got Congresswoman Presley out there calling for chaos and mayhem and everything else. White supremacy. That's what she labels anybody that's white. How is that being a congresswoman for the people of the United States, for the people of Massachusetts, when you're going out there stirring up the hate?
We make it so you have what you have. If it wasn't for black people, you wouldn't even be at the table.
You pause it. Let's pause it. We'll pause it. We pause it. Let's pause it. Let's pause it. We'll come back to that. Okay. We'll come back to that.
So we're having an interview. You can give us a second. So we want to make sure that everybody actually knows. Everybody actually knows what racism is.
Excuse me, Mr. White Nationalist. Please go away.
First up, you're gonna back up a little
Somebody
bit.
that I've never even met.
I actually
don't know
do.
anything about me. Go out there.
Where's
and
your
just
mask
sorry
for your face to not stop
me
talking.
and my family and my friends and
Fucking yeah.
supporters and labeling us. Why? Because we have a difference of opinion because I am a Republican, Catholic, American. I'm hungry myself.
What a contrast this is. The skinhead white man will not let a black woman speak. Look at this racist. Look at this racist. Look at him yelling at a black woman. What a picture this is. What a picture this is. Is this Little Rock 1957? Times have changed, sir. Grow up. Grow up. Be progressive. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
That are out there.
Unacceptable.
These Democrats are causing more damage to the community. More damage instead of actually.
Bro, we're outside.
Having an actual conversation and doing what's
We're at a
better for
BLM
the
protest, you
community.
care, right?
You guys know that there is actually 25% of the actual African Americans who are supposed to actually required to work in the industries, but they can't find them in these communities because the jobs aren't there, because the schools aren't there. So that's what I'm fighting for.
What do you want to see happen?
But first, I want to see Aiden Carney disavow this woman.
And Joe Kennedy.
And Joe Kennedy, yeah, where has he been? And Mayor Walsh, everybody. They need to come out and say that we need to stop the hate and stop it here. Liberty was born here in this country, in this state. We are not going to allow it to die here. It all started here. And we got to make sure that we set an example. And
If you listen to her, she's trying to tell you.
as a Catholic, as a Republican, as a black woman, I'm gonna fight for every single voice because there's no reason why we should try to put what was done to us on anybody else. We are children of God. My name is Rayla Campbell. I am running for Congress against Ayanna Pressley. We are continuing on doing our writing. We have people all over the state. Support is doing great. People can go onto my website. Yes, Rayla Campbell, like the soup. My website is RaylaForCongress.com. You can also follow me on Facebook, which we're live on. Rayla Campbell for Congress. Thank you guys so much. We want to make sure that everybody knows exactly what's going on. We have already dealt with racism in this state, and we're not about to go back to those situations. Our police are amazing. They do a great job. They protect us, and now they want to defund them and take them out. And what's that going to do to the community? It's going to destroy the community. There needs to be back, education back. Why don't you guys go on to my page?
Look what happens when you try to talk. She gets shouted down by a white nationalist named Brian Riccio. There he is right there. White nationalist. There he is right there. White nationalist.
That's a turtle pick right here. World famous turtle pick right here. Turtle pick.
And homeless, it goes past all parties.
For real.
Independent people, Republican homeless people, and it's Democrats. If you have a platform, what are you going to do?
I don't know what scripture it is. Maybe I'll get on the to the middle, right? I don't know what scripture it is that says, nah, not today, Satan. Right. Whichever scripture that is, we gonna pull that scripture out. Cause hell to the nah.
I donate.
Period. And I think my community is, you know, I don't mind being bearer of bad news. So let me inform y'all. I'm gonna post up. Oh, look at this guy. And talking about she running for Congress for black communities. She live granddaughter. Right, drinking our breast milk. Come do sis. Getting injections in your ass because you like these hips and thighs. Getting injections in your lips. Yo, brothers, let me tell you something about all the people who are not black. Because I've been watching the fuckery for weeks. And these two situations ain't the only ones, right? Now, yes, the scripture was crime mob. I know that's right, baby. That's my daughter right there talking about the scripture was crime mob.
From 2020, Rayla Campbell for Congress. Trump 2020, Trump 2020, Rayla Campbell. Get it right, how you like that? Because I'm an American, so I can run. So, yeah.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
We didn't ask for that, and she's a DA or cops. Yeah, I get that. She's a black woman first. When she wake up, she's a black woman. When she take these fucking kids to school, she's a black woman. When she has to sit down and have a conversation, she's a fucking black woman. When she has to leave Roxbury and drive to the motherfucking hood, she is a black woman. And if I'm not mistaken,
that's the question. She gave him an answer.
But I can't say that there was data. Listen, I'm not fighting for it. If you want to talk about running for my
wild shit.
Yeah, Andre and Campbell, it's the same shit. When they call themselves being disrespectful to Lydia Edwards, it's the same shit. I don't gotta.
I'm just gonna pause that real quick. Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to have a conversation, we can have a conversation.
I mean, we literally just keep going out there. And
Yeah.
It's like talking.
So what was the question? What was the question?
What am I gonna do? What's my question? What am I gonna do? Which I've been stating.
Yeah.
I've been, like, I can't.
And you answered the question.
I've answered the question. Now they say, no, that's not right.
And the question was about homelessness. What are you gonna? What would you do about homelessness?
We need to get them treated.
Okay.
Does this guy need fucking psych?
Yes.
He really does.
Yeah.
You need a pink slip.
So
You know what a pink slip
let's be
is?
clear. So is this on? Is this thing on?
Of course you have.
Of course I am. I'm not changing it.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And what are you thinking about the
What was that?
that aren't getting any money or anything?
Buddy, step back. You have to step
Yeah.
back.
My name's Aiden Carney. I'm from TB Daily News. I'm a publisher. I'm here to support Rayla Campbell. I'm here to support.
Nope. That's not
Really, what's that? What's that? So I'm here to support Rayla Campbell, who's a friend of mine. Okay, so we're good here? Okay. So I'm here to support Rayla Campbell because she has been the victim of a racist attack on the part of Monica Cannon Grant. More importantly, Monica Cannon Grant is a symbol of systemic racism. The fact that she is able to be as racist as she is and still have the support of Mari Walsh, of Ayanna Presley, of city councilors to get us a building for free, essentially, in Hyde Park, when other people would be denied that building, despite, they all know this tape is out there. They all heard everything you just heard, and they're cool with it. They're okay with it. Not a single one of them has offered any supportive apology to Rayla Campbell. Not a single one of them. Not a single one of them has apologized or offered their condolences or disavowed themselves from Monica Cannon Grant's blatant racism. That is what systemic racism is, when you are allowed to spew hate speech like that and still get city funding, grant money. She's being honored by the Boston Celtics. Shame on the Boston Celtics for honoring her on June 29th. Shame on the Boston Bruins for honoring her and then, by the way, disavowing her. Rachel Rollins, who is a woman of character. I don't agree with Rachel Rollins on much, but she is a woman of character. Because at least she had the willingness and the courage to denounce Monica Cannon Grant's racism, which is a lot more than you can say about Joe Kennedy or any of these other cowards on the city council that continue to legitimize this racist. So we're here to fight systemic racism in all its forms. My name is Aiden Carney. I'm from TB Daily News, and I'm sick of seeing people like Rayla attacked because they don't come at me like the way they come at her. Why is that? Why is that? Because it's not. It is not acceptable for Rayla to have views that I have because we have a different skin color. Somehow that's unacceptable. Why is that? Why are we living in a country where it's not okay to be conservative and black? Why is it okay? So I'm here to stand alongside her, say I have her back. No, I mean, obviously, his family doesn't love him, obviously. Look at him. Her son from the gangster rap video. The gangster rap video guy. About her son in the gangster rap videos. What about him? What did I say? What did I say? I didn't say anything.
We can. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
All I said about her son was that he's in a gangster rap video, which he is. He promotes violence in Boston while working at a company called Violence in Boston, which is just too ironic.
You're talking about the art form, you're talking about my boss.
So,
You gotta understand, there's a method behind music, brother. And you're not even from our culture to even speak about that.
Oh, so I can't have an opinion? Thank you. Well, that settles that. So I can't have an opinion. Case closed. Okay, cool. I guess we're stuck then. I guess we're stuck. Oh, is Worcester not? Am I not allowed to come to Boston? Is that okay? Okay. Right.
That's what we're trying to do.
Yes.
That's why we're here. Oh.
What is your campaign supposed to do against my homegirl?
Not even been paying attention to what's going on and what we've been. That you're not even listening. You're not even listening. You won't even give me a chance. You won't even give me a chance out there. You already labeled me because of what she said. And I'm sitting here and I'm telling you, and you keep shutting me down. It's not. It's what needs to be done. It's what needs to be done. And how do you gonna fix it? Everybody knows what the numbers are. You gotta do things to fix it. You don't know how to fix it. You just want to know it's the numbers. All I want to know is the numbers. Okay.
So what if she doesn't win? At least she's running.
I know.
I don't gotta agree with your politics to protect you.
Well, that was productive. That was productive.
But yet she doesn't agree with me.
With your
and
politics
she went
to
on a
protect you
bigot
as a black
attack.
This is what I need our white allies to understand. This is what I need black men
How
to
does that
understand.
work?
This is what I need black people to understand.
Actually, you know what?
That we
I
can
just met
disagree
Eric
on your politics
last
and your
week.
procedures and the shit you should be advocating for, because what I need that to do is go over here to the right for a second while we protect your black.
I'm sure you did. I'm gonna help you.
So, when she wakes up in the morning, she's a black woman. 4 white men are crossing county lines
So
to be disrespectful.
I think they're going down there. I'm hearing rumors that is somebody down there speaking or what's going on?
Tell people about on site. On site.
Okay, Mike, I gotta go see my friend.
So next week we'll be with us organizing events to support our district attorney Rachel Rollins and to support our Congresswoman Aidan.
Hey, Turtle Dick, nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you, Brian. Take it
I'll
easy.
be damned if we sit and let these 4 clear motherfuckers come into a county and they wouldn't step foot in if one of us died.
So it looks like something's going on down there. I'm hearing that. I don't know if Monica Candy Grant's here
If I let this
or if she's marching or what.
melanin adjacent
Something's going on down there. So,
whose proximity to
I don't know, guys. I think we did a good job. I mean, you saw that, right? Obviously, Brian Riccio is a joke. I don't even want to give him the time of day. We're not here for Brian Riccio. We're not here for Brian Riccio. Brian Riccio is a nobody. Brian Riccio doesn't get grant money. Millions of dollars worth of grant money.
She's been drinking the water. I don't know.
Brian
I guess white
Riccio
folks have convinced her that she was better.
doesn't have the
I don't know.
backing
She
of the
was
mayor,
one of those,
city
she's an
councilors,
exceptional Negro.
state
Is that
reps,
what it is?
United States congresswomen.
She's a Negro.
Elizabeth Warren supported Monica Candy Grant on panels with her.
Oh, CTC.
Where is the Boston Globe? Is this, by the way, is it? This isn't on, is it? Excuse me, sir?
Yes, you can.
Is this on?
Let the church say amen.
I just want to make a statement real quick. Okay, you want to pause that 1 second? Do you mind if, what channel are you guys from, or? So, let me know when it's good. So I do want to thank the media that is here today for covering this event. I think it's important. I would specifically like to call out the Boston Globe, which in my opinion is just as guilty as Monica Candy Grant in legitimizing, and all these politicians of legitimizing her. Because in June, they not only wrote a glowing piece about how she's a civil rights activist, prompted her up as the, the de facto face of the Black Lives Matter movement in Boston, they also let her write an op-ed. And they are well aware of this. I emailed Stephanie Eberts, if that's how you pronounce her name, who wrote the story about her. I've emailed her several times to show her the video, and I said, are you willing to cover this? The Boston Herald has covered this. The Lowell Sun has covered this. The Blaze has covered this. It's gotten attention. Their silence is deafening. And the fact of the matter is that the Boston Globe is covering for her because the Boston Globe in and of itself is a racist institution. They have hardly any diversity there. They're owned by the owner of the Boston Red Sox, who hardly employs any black people, who traded away one of the best black players in the league for a white guy with domestic violence issues, okay? So the Boston Globe should not be getting off the hook there. Where are they? Why are they so silent? Why are they allowing racism to spread in the city? They created this monster. Monica Kearney is not in the position that she is right now without the help of the mainstream media, and in particular, the Boston Globe.
How do you think it went today? Do you feel like you accomplished something?
Oh yeah, I mean, we made our presence known. I want to make it clear that we're not scared. I'm not scared. Okay. Last time we went to a protest in Hyde Park at the Violence in Boston Center, they decided that they would send some people down there to threaten us, and a woman was assaulted there. They threatened to shoot us, and we just want to make it very clear: we are not intimidated. We are not scared. We will not be bullied when we are standing up for a cause that is righteous and moral, and anti-racism is exactly what we're here to stand up against. And Monica Kearney is a bigot, and bigots need to be called out each and every time. Thank you.
I know, now that you can hear me.
How do you think it went?
Speak up.
I think this is a really good show. We're not afraid. We're not going to back down. We're going to stand up for racism. It's really important to call it out. Call it out wherever, what color it comes from. Because it's important for us to lead by example. And that's what I'm going to do when I become the next congresswoman for District 7. Thank you.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for covering this. I really appreciate it.
Can I get your name?
Yeah, my name is Aiden Carney.
Aiden? How do you spell that?
A-I-D-A-N.
A-I-D-E-N or I-N?
A-N.
A-N, sorry.
Yeah.
What's the last name?
Carney, K-E-A-R.
E-A-R.
N-E-Y.
N-E-Y.
Yep.
And what's your position here? How do you know?
I'm the publisher of PB Daily News, and I was the first one to publish a story about Monica Kearney Grant's racism.
Okay. Publisher of what?
Published the video of Monica Kearney Grant's racism and do an op-ed on it. And since then, the Boston Herald picked it up, the Little Sun picked it up. And so, waiting for the Globe, but
yeah.
I guess they don't think it's newsworthy. So, you're welcome. Oh, we got a real supporter. What's happening, my man? How are you? What's your name?
David.
David, nice to meet you, David. How are you? You a Boston guy?
Watertown.
Watertown, close enough.
Do you have a Twitter account?
I do. For now. For now. At Real Uncle TB.
My Twitter account. Don't faint. Promise you won't faint.
I won't faint? Okay.
Followed by Ted Cruz.
Really? Big shot. It's my buddy.
Senator Roy Blunt of Missouri.
Ooh, I like that guy.
Followed by U.S. Representative Ann Wagner of Missouri.
Can't say no.
Followed by U.S. Representative Brian Mast of Florida.
Why do all these people follow you?
I retweet their campaign messages.
Okay.
And I provide some original content.
Excellent.
Followed by John Kasich.
That's not good. Boo. You don't want that. I wouldn't brag about that. Yeah.
Followed by the Massachusetts Republican Party, Texas Republican Party. She's one of 14 House candidates who follow me. All 6 in this.
Excellent. So that's your claim to fame. So that's your thing is Congress people follow you?
I had just a little over 5,000 followers.
Okay. Excellent.
Look up.
Okay, they're going up. Okay, cool.
Look up.
All right. So, all right. Thank you. Sorry, I gotta jump up.
She's around the building.
So yeah, I don't know. I guess she's over there. Oh, we made our point. There's our friend Sarah's here. Told you you'd miss it.
No, they're all.
I don't know. They missed the show.
They're all.
What's up, Sarah? How are you? Nice to see you. Pleasure. You missed all the fun. Oh yeah. So I guess
I was watching it live on the drive down.
are they? I guess they're around the. Did you see them coming? When you?
There's a million of them over there.
So are they like talking?
Protesters over there.
Really? So they hid from us.
The other side of this building has a million people.
Really? Yeah. So that's where they said. Damn it.
Let's go down there.
Okay. Yeah. Well, hold on one second. I can go regular if I go. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back, Turtle Riders. Probably. I'll be back. We gotta end this one now. Just gotta drop the phone. All right. Bye.
You logged into your account?